Good afternoon, Professor. Today we're going to discuss strategic game serial analysis. This is a report on simultaneous and sequential interactions. My name is Yang Ying, and my RMIT ID is S4128367. Now I will show you about the part A. First, let's focus on the simultaneous decision-making game. Now, we start from a real-life scenario. We often talk about the cleaning schedule in our dorm with our roommates. Each of us has to decide whether to clean early or wait until the last minute before the weekly inspection. This is a classical example of a simultaneous action game. In this game, each player has two available strategies: clean or procrastinate. Clean means completes assigned cleaning tasks prior to inspection, and procrastination means putting off cleaning until the last minute or not doing it at all. The payoffs of these four strategy combinations can be represented by a utility matrix. For example, if both roommates choose clean, they both get a high utility value, 7. But if I procrastinate and the other roommate does the work, my utility value is higher at 8, while the other roommate's is only 3. This represents a prisoner's dilemma interaction. Each person has an incentive to choose to procrastinate, but when they both procrastinate, they each get a source of 4, which is not as high as the 7 they would get if they worked together. Through Nash equilibrium analysis, we find that procrastinate is a pure strategy Nash equilibrium for this game, because for either player, procrastinating has a higher payoff than clean in case the other player chooses to procrastinate. However, this outcome, while beneficial to individuals, is not overall optimal. So to break out of this dilemma, we have come up with 3 ideas. First, we have commitment strategies. This means getting people to commit to cleaning up front, like making a public promise to clean after themselves. Second, changing the reward system. We can set up rewards like letting someone choose dinner to make the cleaning option more attractive. Third, repeated interactions. By operating over time, we build a good relationship, which increases the chance of continued cooperation in the future. Finally, we look at the actual results. In the end, we all chose to procrastinate, which gave us a balanced outcome of 4 points each. While this made sense for each of us individually, it wasn't the best choice overall. To improve things, we suggest trying a commitment strategy and tweaking the reward system next time to reach a more efficient and fair balance.
Hi, my name is Zhou Jiaqi, and my RMIT ID is S412A439, and my part is the part B, sequential decision-making game. Okay, let's move to the strategy interaction description part. The player A had to decide first whether to propose a challenging or simple project topic. After hearing our proposal, player B then had to decide whether to agree or suggest an alternative. The player A is the first proposer and he have 2 options. The first one is the proposed challenging topic and the other one is the proposed simple topic. For the player B is the responder and he have 3 options. The first one is agree to proposal. The second one is to suggest the alternative challenging topic, and the third one is the suggest the alternative simple topic. Let's move to the extensive form representation part. For the player A as the first mover, he have to determine player B's optimal strategy at each decision point first, and then he have to make the decision. When the player A is the second mover, he have to reserve the tree and use the backward introduction first, and then player A can make the best response. At last, the player B's proposal. Well, the first mover vs the second mover. The first movers faces a disadvantage by committing to an initial proposal without knowing how player B will respond. They risk being exploited. Player B, as the second mover, gains an information strategy. They can observe player A's move and strategically choose the best response to maximize their own payoff. This second mover advantage allows player B to shape the outcome in their favor, often securing better results in many times. Waiting and responding strategically proves more effective than acting first. I'm going to share our team's actual decision and reflection on the recent project. In this test, our player A proposed a challenging topic while player B countered with another challenging topic, resulting in payoff of 5.7. However, through rollback equilibrium analysis, we realized this was not the optional choices. We failed to anticipate that player B also wanted a say in the challenging topic, leading to suboptimal outcomes. Had we proposed a simpler topic instead, the payoff could have been 7.8. This experience taught us a valuable lesson in sequential game. It is critical to predict others' responses and apply backward introduction. This method helps analyze consequences at each step, enabling better strategy decision. Then I'm going to share how game theory applied to our daily lives through two insightful examples. The first one is the roommate's dilemma, demonstrates the classic prisoner dilemma. When each roommate acts in their own self-interest, it leads to worse collective outcomes, like a perpetual messy apartment. This explains why we implement coordination machines like cleaning schedule to maintain cooperation. Second, our project planning experience revealed key lessons about the sequential game. By analyzing our classmates' preference, we could better anticipate their responses and adjust our strategy accordingly. These cases offer three crucial insights. The first one is the strategy awareness of interaction patterns lead to better decision. Second one is the commitment devices are essential for sustaining cooperation. The third one is the second movers can leverage information advantages. Understanding these game theory principles helps us make smarter choices in both personal and academic settings. To the last part, the conclusion part is the first one is the game theory offers valuable insight into strategic interaction in various contexts. The second one is by recognizing strategy situation, decision making can predict others' behavior and design better strategies to reach others' goals. Thanks for your listening.